Alright, hey guys, Russell here. So, I'm going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct. I have no clue what we're going to see other than possibly the final Smash character. And, like, Metroid Dread and stuff like that. But there's always some kind of surprise in here, so I'm curious. We've only got about 2 minutes before it starts, so... just going to sit back and relax for a bit till then. And with the Smash character, I have no idea who it would be. People are making jokes about being a Fire Emblem character. It's not going to be a Fire Emblem character. Oh, and we're starting. Alright, so Monster Hunter. Now the question is... okay, so it's Monster Hunter Rise stuff. Okay. So Sunbreak is the DLC that's coming out. Okay, so summer DLC. Not what's expected to start with, though. I will say that for sure.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank. Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned for more information in the future. Alright, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Party during the day.
Oh, right, the Mario Party. Okay.
It's almost time to party in the Mario Party Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it.
I'm actually really excited for this because I've not played the
Yoshi's
majority of Mario
Tropical
Parties.
Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival, or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available. All boards and minigames support online play. So invite family,
This is actually
friends,
really cool
and
because,
frenemies, and get ready for the
I'll be
party
interested to
of
see
a
how well
lifetime.
this works, because board games traditionally do not
Mario
work well
Party
online play.
Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A new RPG is in the cards.
Okay, so it's not just going to be on mobile phones then. Okay.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
If this is the game I think it is.
At the Queen's behest.
Yes, it is. It is
you'll
a Square
set
Enix
off
game.
on a
Okay.
fantastical journey to slay
Yeah, no, I was
a
actually
fearsome
curious about
dragon
this, but I
for
thought it was going to be
honor
mobile
and
phones only.
fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor. A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold. Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Well,
Pre-orders
it's not
and a
that
free
soon.
demo
Okay.
will be available today on
Ooh, demo.
Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get
Disco
entangled in a
Elysium,
strange
okay.
murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin.
This is going to be
To
curious
investigate,
about.
you'll need the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses. What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022.
Oh, good. There's gonna be a
Pre-orders
physical
for the
version.
digital
Okay.
version begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age
More
of
Hyrule
Calamity.
Warriors DLC. Okay. I still don't have this Hyrule Warriors, so it doesn't really mean that much to me.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm him.
Behold our power!
Take that! Licks!
Time for the show! Oh yeah!
Alright, well, there's your DLC for Wave 2.
Ready,
Ooh.
set, Chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. Race as
A
familiar Final
Chocobo
Fantasy
kart
characters
game?
like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line.
Okay.
Edge out
Final
the competition
Fantasy...
by
Yeah, no,
using
I'll
drift
happily
boosts
take a
to
Final
cut
Fantasy Mario
corners.
Kart. Yes.
Magical stones called Magicites are contained inside items. collect these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents. Acquire magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Oh, that's neat.
Each
That's
racer
a new
also
element
has a
to it,
special
too.
ability.
Okay, I like that.
Use it at the right time to turn the tables. Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer. Up to 64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion. Chocobo GP races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, I'm totally getting that.
What did you think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last fighter for the Super Smash
There it is.
Bros. Ultimate game.
I still have no clue what
Mr.
could be.
Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video
So they are going
on
to wait for
October
presents.
5th.
Okay. That's actually good.
He'll
so I'm
also
not
show
seeing-
you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it.
I still haven't actually played
It's
as
been about
the
3
last
years
fighter,
since
so...
the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out. Next, please take a look at this.
Or there are multiple things I could think of this being. What is it? Not what I was expecting. So we're actually getting our first 3D Kirby. Actual 3D Kirby, I mean. Yes, we are! Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Oh, they're cute! So definitely got some questing going on. There's the Warp Star. Still has the suck up and spit mechanics. I'm curious about copy abilities. There we go. So we have sword, cutter, spike. I can't remember what the fire one's called. Ice. There's 2 fire ones. Oh, come on! Oh, don't give me an ad. No, I want to know more about the Kirby game. Come on. There's absolutely no reason that should have happened.
From a past civilization. What lies in store for Kirby? The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We
That's
hope
coming
you'll
out sooner than
look forward to
expected.
Kirby's new adventure.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back to that.
We
Oh,
have this to show you. Please take a look.
I don't know what happened there. Oh. Animal Crossing update, okay. Is it finally time to add Blathers back? Yes, it is. Not Blathers, the Roost back. Damn, what's the pigeon's name? Alright, so coming in October.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world. New free content will arrive in November. In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October.
Okay, so it comes in November. It's going to be a Direct in
we'll
October.
go over the content in more detail. Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun. 4! More free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
Right, I missed the Yoshi
Koopa
Killers.
Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. Nice shot. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition.
All right, so
Ninja will also be
Ninja,
playable.
okay.
Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents. 2 courses are also being added.
A snow course and a...
These additions will come swinging in as a free
Oasis course,
software
maybe?
update later today. What's this? An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
Good. I actually liked the...
Spend time
that
with
game,
Disney friends.
so-
Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture. And explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2
I never played 2, but I like the first one.
soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch.
All right, Old Republic,
Blast off
Coder,
to captivating planets and join forces with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure.
I just got surprised
Will
this
you
wasn't
use
on
the Force
Switch
for
already,
good,
in all honesty.
or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine
such
the
a
galaxy's
simple
fate in Star Wars:
style of
Knights of the
gameplay.
Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. There's one thing you must always remember.
Stay human.
Stay
Interesting,
human.
okay.
This is the city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, you'll need to master both parkour and tactical combat to survive in this brutal open-world action RPG. Explore alone, or with up to 3 other players in online co-op as you unravel the dark secrets of those in power during the day. Then plunder the layers of the infected at night. Your
Again, not
decisions
what
will
I was
shape the
expecting.
story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember: stay human. While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition.
Okay.
Scavenge for supplies, craft weapons,
That means
and
there's
face
probably a
hordes of
new
the
game in the
infected
series coming.
in a post-apocalyptic open world. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022. A free demo will also launch the same day on Nintendo eShop. Dying Light Platinum Edition comes to Nintendo Switch October 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Utility, morality, or liberty. In Triangle Strategy, a fiery chronicle
Right,
of
the new
war
Swings
presented
game.
in stunning HD 2D.
My apologies.
Your actions will lead you through a riveting story that changes based on the decisions you make. In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
You have gone to the one place I cannot follow.
In response to the survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback.
Oh, I wonder if we'll get information
These
on
include
the
adjustments
Dragon
to the
Quest stuff
difficulty,
that's still be using the same
improvements
engine.
to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls, the ability to review previous dialogue, and streamlined game flow and loading times.
Because this is the Octopath engine.
More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
Splendid.
Triangle Strategy will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, Dread, alright. How much are you going to spoil for me?
You are faced with overwhelming power. Your highest priority should be simply to survive. There may be a very small opportunity to escape. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, that's a pretty major spoiler. Ugh. It's a cool spoiler, but still a spoiler.
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR. Her objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark. Early readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments, each with its own elements and organisms. Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well.
I've been deliberately avoiding these because they're spoiling a lot.
That lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online. Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
Okay, that confirms something that we pretty much all expected.
As a part of this new plan's content,
there's the N64.
You'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games. The Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years ago. I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences, as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online. Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
not what I was expecting.
You can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
And
this means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever
that was
you'd
Fantasy
like.
Star. Okay.
The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership,
Original Fantasy Star. Okay, yeah.
as well as the ability
yeah,
to play the
absolutely do that.
included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
Genesis I was not
This
expecting.
is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. This new membership plan will be added in late October.
I will definitely be upgrading.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan. We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information. For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches. You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown here,
Those I didn't
as well
recognize.
as these Genesis games. We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda
Yeah, Majora's Mask is no
and
question.
F-Zero X,
No
as well as
brainer.
other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going forward.
Original Snap! I can actually record the original Snap decently now. Kirby 64, yes!
Furthermore,
And
we
they showed
prepare
Banjo.
Nintendo
Okay.
64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases.
I actually probably will get the N64
Both can
one
be used
and the
wirelessly.
Genesis one, because those actually do
These controllers will be available for purchase
help
by any
in
Nintendo
those
Switch
games.
Online member. We hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan. Nintendo Switch Online
the
plus
Genesis one
expansion pack.
especially, considering you kind of need those buttons.
Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
There's plenty to play in these collections. Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs.
I don't
As
know
a Shadowrunner
Shadowrun.
mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life. Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year. The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues.
Okay,
Castlevania
I had a
Advance
feeling that was going to
Collection
come
brings
at some
together
point.
4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. The
Oh,
rewind,
and you'll actually be able to see the
quick
first
save,
advanced
and
Castlevania
button
game this
mapping
time.
features will also ramp up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Not expecting later today.
Almighty
Okay.
Classic returns. The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch.
I have never
now
heard of this
remastered
game.
in HD. As the
I'm
Lord
surprised
of
about
Light
it, actually.
and Almighty God, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your
Looks
path.
cool.
Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which structures will be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization.
That's really interesting.
'As you do
How did I
so,
never hear
your
about this
powers
game?
will increase, giving you an edge in
This is a
both
game that
phases.
seems right up my alley.
Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await. ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Wow, well, that's still coming today.
A new chapter is about to unfold.
Okay, Deltarune makes sense. There's Toby's avatar. Kind of deliberately not absorbing the stuff in this one because I won't be surprised when I actually do play it. Okay, I was not expecting a new Hot Wheels game. Surviving the Aftermath. Mega 10, yeah, obviously. I'm grabbing that. I think I have the physical ordered already. Breakfast, I don't know. Arcade Archives for Namco, okay. Factory stuff.
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san,
Oh, Miyamoto-san. What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer
Right, the
Chris
Mario thing.
Meledandri-san,
The Mario movie thing.
who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
So
The
not
movie
this
will be
coming
released
holiday,
in
but
theaters
next
in holiday
one.
2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario,
Oh, okay.
who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san. Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I
I
can't
don't
wait
know
to see
her.
a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother,
Charlie
Luigi,
Day, I know.
will be played by
Okay.
Charlie Day. I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen. Bowser will
That
be played
fits.
by the one
That
and only
fits
Jack
so
Black.
well.
I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack-san. The comedian Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad.
Not expected, but okay.
I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be played by Seth Rogen. I'm
Yeah, no, I
eager
can
for
see
you
that.
to see
Okay.
a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth-san. And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
See, that here makes me curious.
We also have more incredible talent joining the film
Ooh,
to play
wow,
some
they
of our
do.
other beloved characters.
Cranky.
That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo. We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from
Look,
making
I'm just
games.
happy with Jack Black as
It may
Bowser.
be a
That
while
works
until
so
we can share
well.
more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next, we'd like to show you this.
Is it finally pre-orderable? The octagon tank thing is neat. Okay. There's definitely stuff they're going over fast so that we can't figure it out, that's for sure. Story stuff? Okay, no surprise that you were back. Okay, it looks like we're going to be making friends with the Salmonids this time. Which makes sense, based off of the last game. I hope they took cues from this Splatoon 2 DLC, where you can kind of skip ahead if you do well enough on other things in the story. If the Return of the Mammalians. Interesting. And there's the Squid
Hello,
Research
everyone.
Lab.
I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the city
Splatsville
of
is our new
Chaos.
location, okay.
Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands,
Oh, so we have
Tech
Octolinks from the
War
beginning
appears to
now,
be
which
a
makes
popular
sense.
activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the Mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available.
I love that idea.
Please
They're
look forward
just
to
continuing
more.
with that
Splatoon
plot line. It
3.
makes so much sense.
Updates to come. See you next time.
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022. Please look forward to future updates. Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please take a look.
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した作戦を開始せよ了解打撃用意
I'm curious.
対戦車砲用意撃て
It's some kind of game with kaiju. I'm interested.
HQ 対象は3つ効果は見られない理解効果は見られない
That's terrifying. Oh, okay. Bayonetta 3 finally. I should have realized.
It seems I'm unfashionably late, but I'm ready to give you everything you want. Right on time.
Yeah, no. Knowing it's Bayonetta 3, that everything makes sense. Okay. Especially reminds me, I need to finish 2. Oh, story mode 2. I'm not ever going to 100% that game. Looks like we're going to be a bit more focused on the summoning this time around. Oh?
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to
I love that they started that
new
with
encounters.
I'm a bit late, because that's absolutely just an acknowledgement.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I'm going to leave it a bit, just in case. Like, it won't be a Smash thing, we know that, but just in case there's something else. But, yeah, I'm excited about a lot of this stuff. Bayonetta 3 finally coming out. I completely forgot about Mario Party. I had that pre-ordered. We are actually getting the Square Enix card game on consoles, which is good to know. Because that's a game I'm absolutely interested in. Genesis as part of the Switch Online I was not expecting. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be excited for. The 3D Kirby, which I'm so annoyed that the internet went out for a little bit there, because that's what actually happened here. The internet went out for a bit. It was real quick, but it was enough to take the stream down for me. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that later on my own time. Oh. Bunch of demo stuff coming out. Getting Brewster back in Animal Crossing. There's so much stuff here. And I think that actually is it. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time, wherever it may be. Bye, guys.